Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. This is the Survival Challenge. I'm your host JC. So I picked up a few contracts. As you can see, we have 2 for stone picking, 2 for plowing, and then a harvesting. I've leased the harvesting stuff, but we have the material or the equipment for the other. So I'm just going to run over here real quick. We're going to do the rock picking first because it's 2 fields right next to us. And then I'm going to drop this thing off and switch it out. Well, I already have the plow with me. I'll just bring it down here and drop it off, and we'll go to the plows real quick, and then jump into the harvesting one. Alright, so we're going to unfold this thing. The one field is right here, and the other field is just up around the corner there a little bit. Shouldn't take us too long. Probably 2 or 3 passes, maybe 4 on this one. They're not worth a whole lot, but, I mean, beggars can't be choosers. And we still have to build our money up, and I don't want to keep hauling a bunch of logs to do it. They took out another 18,000. I don't know what the 19,000 that came out on the last episode was, because that should not have been there. My leasing cost is all coming from hire purchase, and so I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. I am off a little bit there. There we go. That's probably about 10 there. So yeah, we had to make another 18,000 in the next 3 days because we have 3-day months here, and that will have us enough money. I'd like to make a whole lot more than that, which I'm hoping that we get to make some off of the carrot sales when we put those through the processor for soup factory. We just have to wait and see. So I'm going to blow through this one real quick and get over to the other one. See where we're at time-wise. I don't want this one to run super long today. I have a limited amount of time to work on this, so if I have to, I'll come back over here and get this last. In fact, let's just get it right now. We want those stones. I know it's not much. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to leave the stones in here for now. And later on down the road when we need a few bucks, we'll go sell them. I also updated the truck. It now has sideboards instead of a tipper. So if we wanted to like do a deadwood contract or something, we could go do that and grab those logs to sell. I know, again, it's not a whole lot of money, but when we're pretty much broke, so every little bit helps. And I think that we can squeeze through back on the backside over here to get to the next field, because it's just right over there. Hopefully we'll be able to get these done pretty quick. Maybe look to see if there's something else we want to pick up. I'm going to just go ahead and pick this up. Cruise over here because it's number 75. I'd like to make enough money to, in the next couple of days, to purchase another piece of property. But again, we have to make sure we have enough to cover the cost of leasing purchases. We still have 11 months of that. Alright, so second field, here we go. Actually, I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere between 2,500 and 3,000 total. It looks like it's about too wide. Probably a little less, actually, but that's alright. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of stones over here. I know at some point we're going to have to do some plowing on our grass field too. And that's part of the reason why I picked up the plow. That and creating new fields, which is going to be one of the big things we have to do. Especially if we start connecting fields. Unfortunately, I didn't think I was going to get the right angle to get all of it in 5, so I just... Well, I think it's 7, sorry. This is 6 or 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, this is 6. That is okay though. Again, the contract's finished, but we're gonna get the last little bit of rocks. Hopefully I get to 2,500 like I said. Not looking like it though. 24, 23. Alright, so we can pick this up, close it down, and let's see where 24 and 37 are at. 27 and 34, or 37. Plowing 27, 24 and 37, okay. So there's 37, and then 24 is over here. So yeah, there's no reason for us to haul this all the way, so we're just going to run it back down here real quick, drop it off, and then go do that. 2 contract, 7 minutes, not too bad. Hopefully the 2 plow contracts go just as fast. And then we'll have quite a bit of time to do the carrot harvesting. That one's the big one. The carrot one's worth like 10,000. The rest of them are like 1,500 to 2,500 or something. 3,500 maybe. And we're just going to leave it right there. I'm going to go ahead and drop this thing down too. If I was thinking, I would have just brought the stone picker and then put it away, and instead of having to mess with this stuff like this now. I thought it was further away though. I didn't look at the actual numbers when I accepted them. So we should, I think, go up the highway to the left. Yeah, okay. So we'll turn right here, we'll turn left to the next road, get up on the main road, and follow that out. And then we'll have to go way across the map for 24. And then what we're probably going to do is park this right at the store. Jump right into the harvester, take it over. Sorry, car. I should widen this so it's like 10 meters wide. Yeah, when we have more money. Here's what I said last time too. There's a lot of open space between 36 and 37. I mean, it looks like some housing and stuff, but little park right there. I wonder if collectibles are on all maps or just the normal in-game ones, not mods. Alright, so let's get over here, go ahead and drop this down, and get to work. And we're going to put it on the real speed limit so we can go a little faster and get it done quicker. No reason to do this super slow. So if I go down this way, take one across that edge, then I should be able to just rotate back and forth sides. Hopefully. This thing does not turn very good, I know that. At least not as good as I would like it to. Overlap just a little bit so make sure you get all the field. I mean, we want to do a good job. I was really surprised at some of the contracts. It was like there was one that was $1,600, and if you borrowed the equipment, it was like 1,100 and something off. So you're doing a contract for like 500. That's a lot of money taken away for a quick lease on a vehicle. Kinda gotta go around that to make it work properly. So I'll have two more passes on this side and two more on that side, and I just missed a spot too. Oh well. We did a 99% job if we did all. They missed that one little spot. And since I'm gonna have to come back over here anyway, we can still get that spot before we finish. Probably be finished about halfway down that last row. Somewhere in there. Yeah, these plow jobs are taking way longer than I thought they would. They looked very small when I was looking at them on the contract list. Yeah, there goes finished. Like I said, I mean, you could stop right now and not finish it, but I mean, you're getting paid decent money to do a job. Might as well do it right. And that spot that I missed is going to be right here. Alright, that's all done. We'll pick this up. Head over here to 24, which is that way somewhere. We're going to have to go around this one, though. There's a little ditch over there. Luckily, I haven't really found any vehicles on these side roads, just on the main road, so that's helpful. I think 24 might have been the one we harvested last time. Oh, and all those fields that I wanted to look at harvesting, they all withered. So we won't be doing those. Now, what's the best way to get up here? Down to the right. Yeah, I looked at it. I was kind of bummed about it. Because because there was a couple of nice fields over there that we could have harvested for decent money if they would have came up. Because it was these two down here were both sorghum. Come on, drive forward. There you go. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and travel across this way because of that creek little thing right there. There's no way we'd be able to turn around at the end. So we're going to have to go up and down. And what I might do is I might just cut across right here, do this section right here real quick so we can go up and down and just turn around. Would make things a little easier. Unfortunately, the way the contract system is too, is like some of the best money is just picking up wood and hauling it, but there's only so much of that you want to do before you're like, okay, this is kind of boring. I thought the deadwood would be kind of nice, but my hauling capabilities didn't work out like I thought it was going to. There was no straps on the tipper, obviously, and now that we have side racks, we might do a contract or two of those, but again, those are really, really low dollar figure contracts, so and we're not really doing a forestry map here, we're doing farming. I'm thinking about also picking up a mod for being able to do baling contracts. You know, like cut someone's grass, swath it, bale it, make hay or silage or whatever. Problem is, if we do that, we're gonna have to get a baler, which we don't have, and the swather, rake, or yeah, swather and the rake. Depends if they want hay made or not. If they want it just mowed and turned it inside, we can do that pretty easily without causing too much rift because we already have the mower. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of a jump cut through this really quick, and I'll see you guys here in a few minutes. Okay, so we got that one complete. We're heading back here to the store to pick up the harvester. They said we should leave this at the store. Maybe make it a little wider later. We'll see. But we got those two items there. Tractor and... oh, okay. This is different. I like it. Move forward. Let's go. Thank you. Little Mercedes-Benz. Alright, all hooked up. Now we need to go over to 94, which is going to be down here. So we'll come out here and take the second right. Got the old crampy kipper trailer, which holds quite a bit, so... alright, here's the first one, and we're going to take the next one and cruise all the way down to 94. Hopefully... oh, this thing moves right along, too, at 55 miles an hour. Max speed. Let's go. I'm gonna take a guess that harvester's not gonna be that fast. Over one? Yeah, over one. We are just gonna park it right here on the side. We'll figure out where we need to have it later. It should be a good spot for it, I think. We'll go ahead and tab back to this. Take this thing over there. Yeah, 16 miles an hour. Boo. We're gonna go different on this one though. We're gonna go this way. Not fight the traffic. I wonder how much this thing can hold. I've never done carrots before. I don't think. It's not that I can remember. I also looked at our mushroom factory. Not a whole lot in there yet. But we've only got, I mean, it does 200 cycles a month or something. So we only got like 2 days on it. Not even a full month. And same thing with the chickens. Not a whole lot of eggs yet. If we look real quick, animals. And we have 95 liters in that one and 95 liters in that one. And on this mushrooms, 509 and 251. I said not a whole lot of cycles though. But they're cheap. They only cost us picking up water and $4 a month. So anything that comes in is going to be much appreciated on it. I am kind of surprised we only got 95 liters of eggs though for 31 chickens on both sides. I also didn't notice if the grain went through or not. Let me look at that again. Yeah, the grain's still full. Okay. And they're not going to reproduce because it's full, so unless we were to move some over into a new pen and split them up after their 100% reproduction age. Let's see, how's this thing look? How does it work? Tell me there's a hopper here. How am I going to do, I guess, well, if it doesn't hold it, we're going to have to put this on a worker. Drive alongside of it. Oh, that's going to be a bummer. If that's the case, we're going to have to start over on that corner, I think. Well, let's go ahead and lower this down. No, not yet. Let's get across the bridge first. Hopefully when I square up on this thing and start actually cutting something, it doesn't drop them on the ground. If it does, we're going to have a problem. Oh, it's automatically going to. Yep, it's going to drop them off on the side, isn't it? No, maybe not. I don't see it where it's coming into the, like a holding tank, though. Interesting. Just tell me it can hold all of them. I've got to bring this thing over just to see if there's anything in there real quick. Or if it's going to make problems for me not having it run with the worker. Because normally it has like a little bar like this one does down below. Is he even gonna fit under there? Nope. That could be a problem. And this is the one they gave us to use for, hopefully I can snake it up on there now. No. I may have to go rent a trailer. Because that's not going to work. Luckily, I do have super strength, so we're just going to go like this and go. Okay, so it'll hold the carrots at least. I know that part. That's the part I was worried about. Alright. Get down here to the end here, drop it off. That's really surprising though that they'd let you rent a piece of equipment that wouldn't work with the other piece of equipment. I'm gonna put on the alt speed limit here so we can go a little faster. Hope everybody's enjoying the series. I know it's kind of early in the beginning and we're having to do repetitive things because we don't have a whole lot of money, but you know, if you come in with $1 million and you can just buy whatever you want, there's not really much of a challenge to it. And then things kind of get stale and boring. At least here we have to work for a little bit. So what I think I'm going to do is maybe if I park that truck in the ditch down there, I'll be able to roll up next to it without having to use super strength. I mean, I don't know for sure. Maybe it'll work. Because there's a little ditch we drove across with a bridge. And I could pull up right next to that. Since we don't own this, we can't make a ramp to drive this up on. I mean the land. Yeah, it's just kind of weird it doesn't have a thing there. It's really surprising. Although that one little pass gave us 801 liters, so we may have a lot of carrots here. I'll have to pull this down here and see where we're at after a full pass around. I should have put on the tag line or tram lines too. GPS lines, whatever you want to call them. They're not really GPS because GPS isn't installed, but like AI assist from the game itself. Go ahead and cut that off real quick and then straighten up on it. So while I stop here, that's exactly what I'm going to do too. I'm going to check for AI assist tram lines. And it's like normally you can like get it to work and just pop it. There we go. like that. Okay, so one time around, that's weird. It went from 801 liters to 1778. Or maybe I do have to have this thing driving alongside of it. Oh man, I don't know if I can even do that or not. How am I going to put this up under there? What I need to do is like tilt it down. Once I get it started on there, I should be able to keep it in there. Let's try that. See if I can make it work. I wonder if I just hire a worker, what's going to happen? How's he going to do this? Let me jump in here and see if I can follow him. Like, is there a way to raise that thing up higher that I don't know about? Go for it. Let's go. Worker is blocked. Okay, well, I'm out of the way now. Go. What's he blocked by? Higher. I think he should back up over here. I think he's waiting for me is what he's waiting for. I think the only way half this happens is to pick him up, drop it down, get back in. I'm out of your way, let's go. Wait, come on. What are you doing? Let me see if I can figure this out, because obviously I need to have some sort of trailer that hauls underneath of it. I don't know why you would have a contract that you can't do. Oh, come on. Drive. There we go. Nope, it fell. Ugh. Alright, let's back it up so we can go. This is going to be a pain. I may not finish this contract. Or at least not with this trailer. Yeah, I can't do it with this trailer. We're going to have a worker on it. We're going to have to go put this somewhere and grab a different trailer to rent. I mean, we kind of need one, but it can't be this tall. So let's dump this in the preserved foods factory real quick. Let me go find another one and I'll be right back in a second. There we go. I found a trailer we can use. Hard part's going to be staying with him. Hopefully he goes up and down after this one. are you doing? On the ground they go. Sweet. Okay, so it will hold a little bit, and then he stops. That's good to know. So if he can just start going up and down, we'd be good. I think he's trying to get the line straight across here. That was what he's trying to do. Is he me over there? No? Okay. Stay out of his way for a second then. I haven't seen any more carrots come out, so he's not dropping them on the ground. Pick a direction. Let's go. I have no idea what he's doing. This is the weirdest thing I've ever watched. For an AI, I mean. Like, I can't get him to stop either, so. Like, normally he says I'm blocked or something, but no, he's not even doing that. He's just... Why is he not going up and down? It's like he's got no carrots in there either. I don't know what's going on. Alright, let me see if I can figure this out, and I'll come back in a minute. So I got him on the straight line, and now I'm able to run right with him. We've already got 9,000 liters in here, which is more than we made around a full pass all the way around. So this is going to be taking a little while to get this done. I'm going to work on it for a little while, and I'll get back to you when we get close to the end. See you guys in a few. So we didn't get as much as I thought we were going to. Almost 40,000 liters. I finally just took over and started going up and down and emptying like every third or fourth pass. It was working. I'm hoping there's actually enough in here that it'll count for the right amount. If not, I may have to cheat a few thousand liters into the trailer and then redo it. But I think it'll be alright. So we're going to go down here to go into the preserved food factory. Or the soup factory, sorry. Yeah, it's kind of weird how this, I don't know, I've never had to do that with a thing before. We had to run alongside of it. So obviously you can't do that as a solo person. I'm pretty sure this is the spot that I want right here. That is not the spot that I want. Yep, back up. Let's go over to the right spot where it's flashing at us. So I did use the higher purchase on this trailer too. It is ours now. It holds a lot. It only costs us $1,000 to start with, and like $1,600 a month for the 12 months. So it's not too bad. I do have to keep an eye on how much we have total that we're going out. If I look real quick, our higher purchase, we got to have 20,500 basically every month. Oh, yeah, not even close to being enough. Alright, give me a second here and I will fix this. Let's see if this is enough. Why is it not? There we go. That might not be enough either. Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit of a problem here. So 34%, and I put in 100,000, so we need to do like another 200,000. Give me a second. And yes, this trailer will hold that much. It is another modded trailer done by Lizard. You can have it be between 25 and like a million. I have it at 250. We gotta make a little bit of money off of it, all that work. Let's go ahead and I made $7,000. Well, maybe a little bit over, but let's take this back to our house, drop it off, and we will complete all these contracts and see how much money we have after that. I'm gonna cheat and go through this little spot right here where it's dry. And end up right at our place. And we do have a forage wagon over there. We're going to be using that probably here in the next few days to pull out the silage out of there. It was at 77% when we started today, so shouldn't take too much longer. Back this over here, drop it off. And I want to get back to the tractor so we can get this home. Alright, let's see what we got for contracts here. So we're going to space collect, space collect, space collect. And we have a total of 10, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19. Made 20,000 there basically. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, click that like button. It really does help out the channel. Sorry for the mistakes and the problems. I've never done carrots before, so I didn't know what to expect. Now I do, and I probably will not do them again. At least not with that machine. I know there's some that hold the carrots inside the machine, so that would probably be a little better. If you have any tips, tricks, questions, concerns, leave them in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by, and hope you have a great day.